that I would think about giving the money to her if he was honest. So he admitted where he got it from, and he goes, "You lied to me." I was like, "Well."
You say thought about. You thought about it.
Not to mention, I can lie to him.
Yeah.
Like
deception.
You're about to see a traffic stop in Orange City, Florida by Officer Kyle Walker of the Orange City Police Department. And this is Officer Brown coming to back him up. You might remember Kyle Walker. He violated my Fourth Amendment twice within just a few seconds and has a terrible attitude towards citizens if they try to correct him on a mistake that he's making, as you'll see again in this video. As you're about to see, this traffic stop led to an arrest. Kyle Walker took a dangerous criminal off the streets for possessing a naturally occurring plant that grows out of the ground. Opinions be what they might, but this is natural, and I assure you there are surely bigger things going on in this city. And when a cop stops you for a cracked windshield, that's either a hardcore road pirate or they're looking for something else. But you're going to see how police try to create hardships for people as much as they possibly can. This is a disgusting display.
just watching with this kid real quick.
Yep.
I'm trying to let him stand with this kid.
How much weed you got, Bob?
I already said like an ounce, maybe.
Is it personal?
Yes.
Why you ain't got a medical card?
I do have a medical card. Since I was about to go renew it, I just got out of the hospital. I just had a newborn baby.
I get you. So you don't have a medical card because it's expired.
So to make this even more ridiculous, and as a person, I don't know how cops are okay with doing these things, because this is perfectly legal if you pay for permission by the state. If you give the state revenue, no problem, it's not a crime. Even if the guy is selling it, those are other people buying it who can legally do that as long as they pay the state. It's just a racket, and this is piracy. Backwards Robin Hood. Taking from the poor, giving to the state.
Her mom, my girlfriend's mom.
Is she coming to get...
She just had a C-section, bro.
Here, listen. Is someone coming to get the baby?
I thought y'all were going to work with me.
Bro, you got felony amount of weed in there, and it's packaged like you're going to sell it.
Let me read them real quick.
Someone's coming to pick them up?
I don't have a car. This is the only car.
Excuse me, Drew.
Pay close attention to this. They're trying to get him to get somebody to pick up the child. Someone who is not the parent of the child. They don't care, just someone to get the child. Pay attention, because wait till you see what happens when he wants someone to pick up the car.
Here, listen to me, Bob. Let me read you something.
Y'all can't just give me a fine or something?
Not with that,
I'm literally about to go renew it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her with you now. Listen to me. Have him or her with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking,
I'm not going anywhere.
If at any time you wish to stop talking or have your attorney present, all questioning will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights?
Yep.
With these rights in mind, do you want to talk?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, so someone's coming to pick up your boy and your car.
Well, thanks for the help, man. Like, so much for the help. Like, I literally just got out of the hospital.
Did you
we have no groceries, no nothing, man.
The citizen is explaining that the money that is on him is all the money that his family has. And they were going to let a family member pick up the vehicle, but Kyle got hurt feelings and changes his mind. He wanted to fix him and create another hardship.
Fucking petty, man.
That's not petty, Bob. That's a felony.
Bro, it's some weed, bro. Come on.
Yeah, and it looked like it's intent to sell, Bob.
And I literally have a son in the car.
That's your fault.
Okay.
So don't blame us for your fault.
How old are you?
How old are you?
Come on, man.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
So then just act like you're 26 and be an adult. Accept responsibility for your actions. I didn't put the weed in your car. I didn't.
Yeah, you just decided to be an asshole and pull me over for no reason.
I didn't pull you over
Because I
for
had
no
a
reason.
crack in my windshield, yeah.
Yeah. You have a gigantic crack
And then
on
you're going to work with me, but you're not working with me at all.
Soon you're going to hear how the cops just completely lied to this guy and his family member who shows up. And then they literally smirk and joke about how they lied to people to trick them. Always remember this, people.
It wasn't a statement.
It was.
It was not a statement.
It's called omission.
See, man, y'all just being assholes, bro. We're having to work.
Go ahead and stick him in his car.
Yes.
I can't even go home to my other son either, bro. Like, this is fucked up. So much for working with me. Yeah, working with me, even working with me. Forwards, man. Fuck.
Yo! What the fuck are you doing?
I'm What does it look like I'm doing, man? I'm pissed.
Act
bro.
like your age, bro.
Man, I am acting my age.
No, you're not.
You literally said you're gonna
being
work with
stupid.
me, man.
You're selling it. It's not like you're hanging out smoking it.
I'm literally just smoking it. Yeah, I can weigh it up to see how much I have.
Bro, enough. Stop. You're gonna make it worse. You're gonna catch another charge by acting stupid.
If he does it again, we could just hobble him or VPR. One of the two.
Kyle's going to discover here evidence of these dangerous plants and the fact that the citizen has a little under $2,000 on him, which again is all the money that his family has. It's about to get real stupid here in a second. The guy's mother-in-law shows up. She thinks to pick up the child and the car, but Kyle's changed his mind. He wants to make this guy pay tow fees now because his ego is hurt. They're going to lie to her and tell her that policy doesn't allow them to release the vehicle to her because she doesn't own it. However, they're perfectly fine with her taking a child human being.
I'm mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Don't look at my head.
What does he do for work?
Huh?
What does he do for work?
I'm not sure. I don't get into none of that. I don't
What's
know.
that?
I don't know what he does for work.
You don't know what he does for work.
No, I'm just with my daughter. I just moved back down here. Yeah.
You got
I've only
your-
been down here a couple days.
You got your ID?
Yes, I do.
Just so we know who we're releasing the child to.
I was helping. I just.
If you want to grab them.
What about the car?
I'm sorry?
taking
It's getting
the car.
towed.
Why is it getting towed?
He's using the permission of a felony.
I have to be able to get my daughter to the doctors and everything. She just had a C-section. It's the only car.
So,
Only car.
Well, you probably shouldn't be selling drugs in it now, right?
Can y'all release it to me at least?
well, for one, we can't release it to you because you're not the registered owner. Okay, and then I'm assuming he's the registered owner and he's going to jail. So we can't just release someone's property to you. All right. And then, two, like my partner just mentioned, commission of a crime, a felony at that. He's dealing weed. Okay. The car's getting towed.
Hi, baby. Hi. I know.
That is. Count it first and see how much it is.
I got
And-
rent and electric.
Right, but he
Rent's
has no
1400.
explanation of how he got this cash. That's the problem. And he's selling. He's
It's
got drugs packaged to sell.
very clear that he's selling drugs. Okay? Based on his omission, he even said he has to provide for his family. Okay? Which is
Right.
totally understandable. But if you're going to have this much weed on you with your child, it's ridiculous.
Right.
Okay? I could care less what he
Pull
do
your
for a
car over
living.
here.
I could care less what he does for a living. Okay?
Right.
Everybody get theirs how they get it. Okay.
Just got out. She had a C-section
Uh-huh.
and supposed to go get her diapers for her
Oh,
and
you smacking
breast
the
pump.
fingers
She's
with
like
toy.
severely engorged
Yeah.
because he's so little.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
right?
man.
He's only drinking like an ounce or two, and she's producing.
Yeah. It's a horrible situation.
Come on.
I like my partner said, I understand. Okay, I have a daughter myself. All right, but at the end of the day, how you get your money,
Right.
you know, long
I
as
have
it's
his wallet and his phone.
yeah, I gotta ask
Okay.
the officer and I gotta ask him. Long as he's okay with it, as far as
Yeah.
your son-in-law,
Yeah.
and the officer's okay with it, yeah.
The only reason they don't want to give him the car is because they want to create that hardship so he has to pay that tow bill and storage fee. And they are straight up lying to that woman, just like they are, the guy driving this car. They can release the kid to her, but not the car. Come on.
Because they'll be able to get the car. They just got to go down to the tow company. So we're not taking the car. We're just towing it
Why
right
can't
now
you avoid towing it and just go and skip
because he's going to jail.
Right.
So that's the reason of the tow. Per policy, if somebody goes to jail, their car gets towed unless another registered owner can take the car. But it's also officer discretion.
How do we skip the towing?
I just told you.
I know, I'm asking everybody.
Well, it's
Because
going to be
my
the same
next-
thing
My
around.
next step is going to go above both all y'all three.
Well, you can, but
Good
it's
luck
getting
with
towed.
that. That's not going to work. The
Right.
car's getting towed.
And I'll go ahead and start that.
I need badge numbers, please.
Yeah, I'll get you that.
Oh, good.
Just give me a second. You could go over there now.
Honestly, we did the courtesy of letting you guys pick up the child rather than call DCF. So the attitude and the
I don't
over
have
her
the
later,
attitude,
is
I
not
have a
necessary.
headache.
This is our job. Your son-in-law's
Could
selling
you start a
drugs.
rotation tow my way?
You're,
That's not my concern. My
Right.
concern is the car, the babies, and my daughter at the house.
which is why we let you pick up
That
the
has to
kids.
get to a doctor's because she has a C-section.
So-
this is the vehicle.
As I've been explaining to you, yes. As I've been explaining to you, when someone goes to jail, per policy, their vehicle gets towed. Unless there's another registered owner who can take the car and it's officer discretion. Okay? So, due to the fact he's
now
going...
ask him if this tag's in his name or my daughter's.
Due to the fact that he's... I don't have to.
Because if it's my daughter's, you can't.
I can. It's on the car. So due to the fact that he's going to jail, you're not the registered owner. This officer said he's towing the vehicle. The car's getting towed. It's not really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then that's my part.
Because you just said policy. If I'm not half owner and whoever own it, you can hand it over.
No, I said it's officer discretion. The car's getting
policy.
towed. I said, yeah. You didn't hear me when I said that?
Yeah, but you said policy. So.
Yes, per policy. If the RO or the second RO is not on scene when someone's getting arrested, we can turn it over to them. Per policy, can. Okay? It's getting towed.
Regardless of what your opinion might be on the weed, it's just disgusting to do this to people. To abuse your position to create more hardships for someone, regardless of the circumstances.
Because I said to him that I would think about giving the money to her if he was honest. So he admitted where he got it from. And he goes, you lied to me. I'm like, well.
You say thought about. You thought about it.
Not to mention, I can lie to him.
Yeah.
Like.
Deception. Tactics.
Tactical deception.
Alright. So I've explained to her several times why the car is getting towed. She's not understanding why the car is getting towed and she's not able to take it. He's the RO who's in the back seat. He's going to jail. And yeah, she's nobody related to the car. So she wanted to talk to you.
He's the owner of the car?
He's the owner. Yep.
All this. And then $2,000 that he admitted was from selling weed.
Why? Why can't you take it?
Well, technically speaking, pausing for conversation.
I don't know how to do it.
Now they mute their mics as they talk about why they want to tow this car. Because it's public record, they don't want you to hear the conversation. But luckily, the trainee didn't mute his mic, and he's going to walk around to the conversation now.
I also, we let her pick up the kid. Like, he was the kid. I tried to be courteous, but she's like, I'm going to love you, and this, that, and the other.
Alright.
I mean, if you want to give it to her, that's fine. But
Well, if so, I need to know so I can cancel this tow truck.
So kudos to the sergeant, at least, who vetoed this tow decision based on their feelings and ego. And maybe he also saw that it's ridiculous that they're giving a child to her, but not the car. Come on, guys. Think about what you're doing. But this is a look at how these things work. Extra added on unnecessary hardships based on feelings. They don't care about you and your family. Like they said, they're just doing their job. That's not the job description.